Bigger things like
bigger
what?
Things. Hollywood. That's the biggest place. And I'm going there, trust me.
Okay, so what happened to your international relations degree and all that?
It will stay that way.
It's framed and kept.
It will stay that way. It will stay that way.
Okay.
So 20 years from now, so hold on. Yeah, hold on. He said it will stay that way.
It will stay that way.
Remember he said, I don't want my son 20 years or children 20 years from now.
Come on, ask him about the lyrics.
Exactly. So 20 years from now, your child comes up and says, you say, you went in to study architecture. What happened to architecture? What if he turns to daddy, but you allowed yours to stay that way? So
I'll tell you what my child will tell me in 20 years from now. My child will tell me, Daddy, you know, I'm so proud of you. I go around and people want my autograph just because I'm your son.
Oh, yeah.
That's what my son's going to tell me in 20 years from now.
Okay. But your son will not tell you you buried your degree certificate.
No, I'll tell my son that I did exactly what my dad and what my mom wanted, which was go get educated. Okay. It's very important. You cannot be an actor with very little education and be mentally successful. You can be successful because people like you, people think you're funny, people think you're the it thing to be on television. But if you don't have an education, there's a missing link in your life. That's when you have people tell you their manager stole from them, someone took their copyright, someone infringed on their rights, someone did that, and they don't know about it. That's where education plays the part. You can't infringe on me.
So in other words, to the artist, get an education before you get
it's very important. To the music artist, to the drama artist, to the artist, to whatever it is you're doing, entertainment. Please go and get an education.
And the arts.
It's important. Yeah.
Now, do you do more of action movies? You know,
I've been stereotyped in Nigeria, unfortunately. They will say lover boy. Yes, unfortunately. In this country, someone writes a very beautiful story and it's in term romantic drama. They're thinking, okay, go and call Bobby Michaels. But you know one funny thing is in this country, when people carry guns and throw guns around and they say they're making, we haven't gone to that part yet. We're not good at it. So when someone is carrying guns and shooting pow, 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 it doesn't look like the real thing. So we are actually the kings of what we know, which is drama. We are good at it. But the whole detective, FBI, you know, all of that, no.
But the new movies that are coming out seem to be catching on as regards that part.
Well, catching on, not to the, well, you know, from a filmmaker's point of view, we can do better than that.
Okay.
You know, coming from Hollywood, there's the Studio A, B, C, D, you know. And if you are at this time, you know, making films that regulars, maybe an ED, you know, production outfit will look at and go like, okay, that gun sounds like not the perfect thing. Then you still have to work on it. Like I said to you, when it comes to drama in this country, you can't take it away from the Nigerian Nollywood industry. Drama is our thing. Drama, culture, you want to make movies from the past, you want to make, you know, we are very good at it. But I guess we're working our way towards the pow, slowly, so most likely we'll get there soon.
Okay, so what would you say has been that very notable challenge for you as an actor?
Well, the challenge I would say would be sometimes, you know, when, you know, scripts come and people are saying, okay, they want you to do this because you're the one they have in mind, you know, to make that one picture. And then you say, I can't make that picture. Sometimes the people feel very unhappy about it and they become vindictive about it. And then next thing, word goes around that, oh, you know, he's being funny now.
He's being like he's a star.
Like that. Yeah, you know, he's being funny now because he's made one international film or the other. What's wrong with him? And that's not too good for me, you know. As a matter of fact, in recent times, I made this film with Akon about 3 months ago, something called The African King. And when they were casting for it, the director, Jetta Amata, you know, he's calling me and telling me, he says, you know, Bobby, I've got this part I want for you, you know, play for me. But, you know, somebody said, oh, no, don't bother with Bobby. Bobby he will tell you now he's very busy. I'm like, really? Someone told you that? I said, yes. I said, When I saw the part, like, that's an amazing part. I want to do that because people haven't seen me in a funny character persona before. They see a more serious side of Bobby and more, but now, I liked what he brought forward and I did it. So that's the challenge that I get. There's a lot of bad-mouthing, vindictive folks out there, and that's
that's not good for the industry.
Not good, not too good.
So what would you tell them?
I'll tell them to have an open heart and accept people for how they feel and how they want to do things. I mustn't be on your film, because I want to take your money. I want to be on your film because I know your film is going to catapult my career to the next level.
Okay, Bobby, we will take a moment and then we'll come back to talk about what you're going to do next. You mentioned a couple of things you've done, To Kill a Priest, Heaven's Gate and all of that, and then you've talked about the industry as it is now, how it's not exactly what it should be in terms of like acceptability and ability to play on all sides, which you say is not good.
Yes.
But before we take that break, if you were part of this industry before now, as you said you were, and it's this way, is it that there's something that was missing?
Sometimes I used to tell myself that most likely maybe human nature. The African or the Nigerian, person who's been placed in a certain order or been placed in a certain comfort zone, their mindset sometimes does not play out like the person on the outside. Because remember, I have worked in South Africa with South African producers, South African people. The way they reason is different from the way folks out here reason. The South African filmmaker is casting you not because he likes you. He's casting because he knows that you will bring home the bacon, you will bring home the award for his film. Other than that, he doesn't like you, but he doesn't care. He just wants to do business the way business should be done.
Okay.
Here in Nigeria, the director doesn't like you, and because of that, he won't cast you.
Okay. So it's about who will bring home, as you said, who will bring home the bacon.
Yes.
Okay, so when we come back, you tell us what the future is for you and for the industry.
Right.
Please don't go away.